Hey, Torn Tigers. Welcome to week 4 of our In and Around Michigan adventure. Hope you had a great weekend and enjoyed 4th of July festivities. I'm still enjoying, as I've got my red, white, and blue shirt on, just because I can't get enough of that fun weekend that we had. But excited to have another week here with you, talking about Michigan's economy. This week we're talking about Northeast Michigan. We have got 13 counties, and I'll go through all of them here in a second for this week in Northeast Michigan. But as always, you can go to our In and Around Michigan transition pamphlet. You see here week 4, Northeast and Lake Huron area. On page 2, you'll find economy. And on page 3, you'll find economy continued. And you can look county by county on here and see what industries are keeping those counties going. So you got percentages on here, values, also different colors. So check that out. Here's our Northeast Michigan economy PowerPoint. We kind of split the state right down the middle here on the east side, and those are the counties that we're going to talk about. Here's a little bit better map that you can see. This is all the counties except for 2. We're also going to add in, I believe, what is Gladwin County and Aranac County. But here are 13 counties that we're talking about this week. We've got Alcony, Alpena, Aranac, Sheboygan, Crawford, Gladwin, Iosco, Montmorency, Ojimowa, Oscoda, Otsego, Prescott Isle, and Roscommon. So a lot of different counties. Here's our top industries for Northeast Michigan. Coming in first place this week is, again, human services. And we'll talk a little bit more why that is in our PowerPoint. In a tight race for second and third, we've got manufacturing and retail trades. Manufacturing ended up being number 1 in 2 out of the 13 counties this week, as the number 1 industry in those counties. Manufacturing ended up number 2 in 5 of the 13 counties, which gave it a slight bump over retail trades this week. But retail trades really made an increase this week in the northeastern counties. Retail trade being number 3, just barely number 3, was number 2 in 6 of 13 counties. So almost 50% of the counties, retail trades was the number 2 industry. So pretty big jump for retail. In 4th, we've got our food services. And in a strong 5th, we've got construction. Again, as we move further north, we're seeing more and more of the construction trades coming into play. Our honorable mention this week is waste management. Waste management, scientific services, but specifically waste management, and we'll talk a little bit about that also as we move down here. So our number 1 service, our number 1 industry, again, human services, and you can see here we've got a number of different services available. Again, we always talk about healthcare. That's a big one. Personal care. We've got the salon down here. We've got some spa services. Of course, education is in there. Different forms of education. We've got counseling services. We've got the dial 211 for Northeast Michigan. Just a hotline for any needs that you might have. We've got Northeast Michigan Home Health Care, Michigan Works of the Northeast Consortium. We've got Northeast Michigan Community Service Agency. Just a lot of outreach in the northern and northeastern Michigan area for anything you might need. So not only is it health and well-being, is very important, but we've also got those human services that are care services. So if you want to get your hair done, if you want to get your nails done, you like to do those types of things, go to the spa, massages. There's a lot of that available because we're going to talk a lot more about tourism and resorts as we get into Northeast Michigan. Our second biggest industry in Northeast Michigan, again, is manufacturing. And it's a close second to retail, but again, we've got many different things that come into the manufacturing field. We'll always talk about our autos in Michigan. We've got plants that put cars completely together. We've got plants that just make certain parts for cars. So car industry is always a big one. Again, if you're into putting things together, making things, starting with a group of parts and coming together and making one item at the end, you'll be really good at manufacturing. You'll probably enjoy manufacturing. But there's also manufacturing of foods and cardboards and pallets and wood products. You can see up here we've got a sawmill, kind of wood refinishing. They use sawdust to do different things. I mean, if you can think of a product, it probably had some kind of manufacturing. So there's many, many, many different things. You can see some students here. There's even Northeast Michigan Manufacturing Day because it's so big in that area and across the state that they have whole days just for students to check out manufacturing and see what the possibilities could be for a job in that career someday. Next is retail trade. Again, construction is up in the northern section, so we still got our big box stores. We still got our small box stores, but the big boom is our outdoor mom and pop shops, our specialty shops. You can see a specialty woodworking shop here. We've got some other specialty shops. The outdoor market areas are really big in the Northeast Michigan area, and we've got some farmers markets here. Just many, many different jobs. So obviously lots of jobs in retail, stocking shelves, taking money, cleaning, lots of different things to do within the retail trade. Number 4th in Northeast Michigan is our food services. Again, the number of tourist areas and travel and vacation type areas, as we go further north, we find more of that. So obviously retail and food and things like that, food services are going to be on the increase. So not only is that just great restaurants, but we've got food banks that are helping out in the area, a lot of lakeside restaurants. We've got a food service coordinator here. We've got some students who are visiting food manufacturing, food service plant. We've got waiters, we've got table bussers, we've got dishwashers, we've got people for cleaning, janitorial type stuff. So tons and tons of jobs within the food service industry. Last on our list of biggest industries in Northeast Michigan is construction. So when you think of up north, you start thinking about log cabins and cabin building. So a lot of that going up, a lot of people buying property, second homes up there, just rentals and things like that. So a lot of things going on in construction with residential properties, but also a lot of things going on commercially too. Retail is up, tourism is up, so we've got to have more retail shops. We've got to have more points of sale. Another important thing is travel. We got to make it easier to get up there to those places. So a lot of road construction going on, a lot of roads changing from dirt roads to paved roads. So construction is huge. Plumbing, electrical, guys to frame in, machinery operators. There's just a ton of construction companies in the upper Michigan area. And you've got all these industries right here. The Industrial Arts Institute that has a number of different organizations that are trying to train and teach individuals to get into the construction trade because it's so important and we need so many people. So it's just a great field and a booming field and one of the top fields in Northeast Michigan. Our honorable mention was waste management, and the reason for that is we've got a lot of travel into these areas. We've got a lot of tourism. We've got a lot of consumption of goods going on up there. People are going up on vacation or traveling in that area. They take a lot of stuff with them. They leave a lot of waste behind. So we've got to do some things with that, like we see here. We've got trash pickup service. We've got some plants that are doing some sorting and some recycling. We've got landfills that take on trash, and we've got incinerators, places where they actually burn the trash instead of burying it. So a lot of different things going on in this area. We also have kind of, as we get to northern Michigan, we have some trash trade deals with Canada. So we're kind of taking in a lot of their trash, and we have to deal with it. So it takes a lot of the management and the scientific services to figure that out. And that requires a lot of workers in this field. So that's why we see this increase in waste management and the importance of it in Northeast Michigan. So that is our touch on Northeast Michigan economy, guys. You can see a lot of the same industries dominate this area too, and we're going to continue to see that all over the state. But we will see some interesting trends as we head north, such as the waste management uptick, construction, and kind of a big jump for retail trade. So as we get a little bit further, we might see more of these trends. But excited for you guys to check out all the great things we've got for Northeast Michigan this week. Enjoy the activities. Hope you have a great week, and look forward to seeing you again on Thursday, guys. So take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.